Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
We're super tired.
Yes.
But super excited and super happy. So most of you guys, I think, have been hanging out with us for quite a few years now, or enough that you know that our bra auction was
Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. And we met and exceeded our goal. So we have some final numbers to share with you. But we just thought this morning we'd kind of tell you some of the behind the scenes fun things and share some stuff with you. But oh my gosh, we are tired. We are as tired. I still have bags in my eyes, right? I was trying to put makeup on and it was just making it worse. But totally worth it. So, of course, this was our 4th annual bra auction. It started out years ago as just us decorating a bra and selling the bra for a friend that was going through breast cancer. Yeah. We did still have bras. And I want to talk about that first because we received probably 2 times the number of bras that you guys saw. But here's what happened. We could not cajole, entice, shame any more women into coming out in bras. So that was what we had. And what happened was they would try them on. Yeah. A lot of them, they were either too big or too small or whatever. And so we let them, anybody who said, yeah, I'll do it, we quickly said, please pick one.
Yes.
Please pick one. So we had some beautiful, there was one in particular that was new this year. Several that were new this year that nobody got to see, but you'll see them next year. Yeah. Because who knows? So it will always be the bra auction, even though, of course, what we're raising money for is our friends and family members that are currently going through breast cancer. But anyway, so some of them, if you sent one in and it's like, wait, I did not see my under the sea bra, or I did not see my there was 2 patriotic bras. There was one patriotic bra we didn't see. There was a beautiful pink floral one that was fantastic that we didn't see. Quite a few. You'll see them next year, I feel like. So anyway, so the bras, we auctioned off 12, right? 12, we had 9 models, and plus you, me, and Tracy. And so the bras alone, we made $1,855.
That's cool.
That's pretty good. I think only 2 are actually leaving. So they bought one for you, and Tracy bought hers, and anyway, so maybe some of those you'll see again. Also, we'll just keep reselling them, which is kind of fun. The other thing that was kind of funny was that. I would say probably halfway through the auction, I was fairly confident we were not going to make our 50,000. Did you feel that way too?
Really?
Did you always think we were going to do it?
I didn't know if we were going to hit 50,000 worth of money. I thought we were going to get close though.
I thought we were going to get close. I kind of thought we would
because we had so many buy now items and they sold so fast. And we knew that the buy now items were about a third, of our goal. So I thought we were going to get close. I thought we were going to get at least somewhere between 40 to 45.
I kind of thought that too, because I knew the buy now items. I think that when we started the auction, they were like at 18,000, and we did know that number. Yeah. And we knew the donate, which was like $3,000 of, the 10s, 25 and 50 that you guys had donated. We knew that number.
We had a rough estimate of where we were even starting.
We kind of knew we were at about half starting. And so, but then I was starting to get nervous thinking, oh man. But then here's what happened. I don't know how many of you guys watched or have watched the replay yet, but I don't know what time it was. It must have been about 7:30 when somebody in the comments said, if all of us watching right now donate $30. Oh, I didn't bring that stack back. Whoever it was that said that. Yeah. And I can't remember what time it was, like 7:30 or something like that. You could almost tell that from whatever that was, 7:23 or whatever until this.
That was
all of this is cash donations.
Yeah.
All of this was, that whole stack is people going, oh, I'll give you 25. I'll give you 30. I'll give you 50. I'll give you 50. And what was kind of funny was my friend Lisa said, yeah, I was watching, but how did you jump from whatever it was, 38,000 to 47,000 or whatever the number was.
It was these.
In 15 minutes. And she was almost like not believing. It's like, man, our friends.
Yeah.
Our people.
Yeah.
You know, they just, what, you need $30? I'll give you 50.
Yeah.
And so I said, absolutely, that's what happened. And so, anyway.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. And
it was absolutely amazing. We would not have made it.
Probably not. Yeah.
We wouldn't have made it.
That little quick math. There was, 2,100 people watching, and if everyone just did $30. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was definitely a pivotal moment.
Because our donate button, the final tally before Brianna took it down Monday, just because we kind of needed to...
we've got to get our checks out,
We have to write our checks. Yeah. We have to know, what our stuff is. And so the donate button was $9,275.
That's really cool.
That's
really awesome.
That's amazing. I mean, that's really good. And then the husband tally at the end, where we had that a little bit separate, where the husband's writing checks with all the big zeros, that ended up being $3,700.
Good job, guys.
What we got from those guys. Yeah, so really, really good. And then the buy now items, let's talk about those for a second.
Yeah, you guys are rock stars.
Dang it.
All those donations that were sent in, that really was amazing.
Mm-hmm. It was really, really good. And it was terrible because, I'll tell you guys a little secret, so don't tell anybody.
Behind the scenes
things that were going on. So we had the retreat going on. And about halfway through the retreat, I thought these people were really ripped off. And so, but they were fantastic, just super great. We still did do 6 demonstrations and 6 classes, but
and they all got a lot done.
They all got a lot done. Most people bring whatever Christmas item they're working on, and that's kind of what they're sewing on, and they stay up all night and sew, and they're all good friends, and so from everywhere, but just have a really good time. But anyway, so we hadn't originally planned it that way, but it just sort of worked out that the bra auction had to be the same time as the retreat. So we finagled a lot of them into helping us and putting on bras and being our sound person and being our tally girls and, whatever. So we finagled a lot of them into helping us. And I said to them, well, here's what will happen. So I think the day that everything was going to go live for the buy now was Thursday, and everything was going to go live at 5 p.m. And so I said, we'll lay everything out and let you kind of come and take a look
at it. Yeah.
So that way they could really see it up close and touch it and go, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at the quilting on this. Mm-hmm. Anything that us showing or taking the picture wouldn't see. And then they knew the item number. Mm-hmm. And Brianna said, I don't know about that item number. Oh. And I said to them, that's the item number. When I look something up and I type in 621753, that item comes up immediately. So that's what you want to know, is the item number. So here I am giving these guys these little tips,
I told them, figure out what the name of the item is. That might be your better option. It means a whole lot more words to search, but the numbers.
People don't think to listen to you over me.
Wisdom isn't all what it's cracked up to be.
That's right. Age versus newfangled, I know how this thing works. So unfortunately, here's what happens. So everybody had their item numbers, and and I said to them, my other words of wisdom is have that number one thing that you want.
Yeah, get that
Get
first.
it, check out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your number 2 thing, get it, check out. Your number 3 thing.
Which is good.
That was good advice.
Good advice.
That was not bad advice. So everybody kind of had their list. Everybody was kind of ready to go. And at about 10 minutes to 5, I said, okay, you guys, we're just going to take a moment. Nobody talk. Or go in your condo if you want privacy. And, get ready. And and remember, if you're on the website, to go back and refresh so it'll all load up. So we were all good. So 5 o'clock comes, and I go in type up my number. But then what happens is everybody's going, wait, it's not working. So I'm running up and down going, type in this number. Sure enough, typing in the number did not work. Did not work because if you typed in item number 2103, all of the other SKU numbers that have 2103 in that number would pop up. So, and in the meantime, my phone is ding, ding, ding,
just
ding,
makes
ding,
you
ding,
like anxious.
because I had it set on my phone that every time an order came through, my phone would ding, ding, ding.
Hooray!
Oh no! So anyway, so we're all in a panic, and then I don't know if you called me or I called you. I think I called you for some panic thing that we had, and you knew that Cheryl Colesworthy was the first one to make it through.
Yeah.
And then you knew, so I knew that some of them in the room had it figured out.
Yeah,
so
they're being successful.
Anyway, so then we shopped some more and pretty much got
what you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, most of us got, did not get our first item that we wanted, myself included. Rosalie's purse, but that's okay. Somebody else, and that's what I said to Amber. Amber Cox was the one who got everything I wanted.
Ooh, it's hard to have friends that like the same thing you do.
Don't think I won't forget that. That's what I said as I'm going through the items and putting them in on her bed. It's like, oh, girl. Yeah, I said you have really good taste. That's why I forced her to be our sound person. You owe me. But anyway, so then it was kind of fun because then the next morning I had this big stack of all of the orders, and I had them in order. So I knew what was the first thing to be sold and the second thing and the third thing. And so you were asking what my numbers were alongside the numbers because Brianna had this whole spreadsheet of all of them. So it would say $300 and then my number might say 42. And then $400 of my item might say, 116. And so that's what...
when to...
I wanted to know what was the first thing that sold and the second thing that sold because 100 things sold within the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, crazy.
And the very first thing our friend Allison McCullough was the very first item right out the gate. And she had found it, paid for it, checked out in 48 seconds.
Mm-hmm. She didn't use no item number. I bet she just searched a word.
She typed it in. And what it was, have I already told everybody what it was? I've not told our people.
I know.
The very first item to sell on purpose was the squirrel.
The crystal squirrel.
Swarovski squirrel. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. So I'm thinking, and yeah, she obviously typed in squirrel because there isn't a whole lot of squirrel things. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, that's fantastic. Because I was my thought is I'm thinking, oh, that's probably not going to be one of the first things to sell. And I was thinking, I'm just going to go in there and get that. Because we talk about squirrel all the time. Then Allison, my friend Allison, said that she bought that for me.
On your bookshelf.
I know, which I didn't know. She had texted
Tracy
and said, "Hey, I got 2 things. Send the one, but give the other one to Cindy."
Yeah.
So, aw.
We'll show you the squirrel on
if you
box
haven't
opening.
seen it. Yes.
I forgot them back there.
Oh, it's super cute.
Yeah.
Super, super fun. So anyway, super special. Super, super special. But anyway, so there were 2 items that did not sell. And I think truly that the 2 items, it was picture related. And
because a lot of those quilts were beautiful. Seeing them, but I think seeing them when we were doing box openings and FabriChat helped that. But the pictures are just so flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even, Shelly was saying there were some quilts that she really kind of liked, but was really glad she was able to see them.
Yeah.
Because she felt like it wasn't the same quilt she saw in Daisy House that she's now purchasing now.
That purple one.
Yeah, oh my God.
That purple one was one of the most beautiful quilts. And it was like it was one of the last 15 to sell.
Even the one I really liked, that deliverable race that Dale made.
I know.
And it's like, I love that one.
I know. How could that one still be available? Right. That was like your favorite one.
And that was one of the it sold finally Saturday night after the show.
Yeah. So I think that a lot of it is photography. So we've already made some notes about how to make it a little bit better. And, you know,
the best way we can. I mean,
the best way we
2D
can.
is totally different than actually seeing it, waving it, touching it.
Yeah, but anyway, so but we really appreciate, gosh, that you guys sent all of that stuff, and even some of the fun smaller items.
Still great. I mean, everyone has a budget,
them together, and put some baskets together, and did some pink baskets, and so
it was awesome.
Yeah, it worked out fantastic. So same thing next year. Start planning. Yeah. And it's funny, some of the things that were the purses went really, really well.
Yeah.
The purses, the gift bundle sets went really, really well.
So even if you just you do a lot of machine embroidery, those towels, putting those in there.
Mary Kay's
stuff. Her towels, her placemats, all of those things. I think a lot of people
went really well.
I mean, I think a lot of us quilters are all the same. Mm-hmm. We might not need one more quilt, but we're going to appreciate some of those big quilts that are not going to be on our to-do list. Yeah. And also knowing that we want to do homemade gifts for Christmas or for birthdays, or wanting to redecorate something for the holidays. And I think that's just the niche who we're selling to.
That's right.
And at the same time, you're getting something in return for your fantastic donation. And
that's right.
I think it was super amazing.
Yeah.
Super, super amazing. The amount. And I think the way that it was able to really meet our goal is with you guys.
Oh.
You guys donating so much really made it possible that we can make it.
And what's also really nice is that we don't have to go out and beat the pavement, to our local businesses.
Yeah.
Hey, could you donate
That's true.
Side of beef, or I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what all would sell at the local auctions, but it's really nice that it's quilters helping quilters, helping friends and family members that have cancer. It's just a perfect friendship circle heart.
Yes.
So very, very, very nice. So on the buy now, the final number on the buy now stuff was 21,606.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So amazing.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And the other thing too that I'll tell you, another little behind the scenes tidbit. We asked on there, how much do you think this is worth? Most people
underpriced your goods, guys.
Wrong. So wrong. Worth so much more. So if you saw this way, wait, what? I thought that was only worth $50 and they sold it to someone for $300. Yes, we did. So
we know that because we are quilters ourselves, we do it because it's fun.
Yeah.
Not because we went out, bought brand new fabric to make this full quilt specifically for this. We're going to go through our stash, and we don't really, you're not doing it because you're expecting to be paid for it, or expecting, oh, that's so great. You're just doing it because it's what we do.
Right.
As a quilter, we're going to make, we're going to give, and celebrate when we're supposed to celebrate. So, yeah, you guys are awesome.
So awesome. And a lot of the quilters, again, the retreaters, the 24 retreaters that were there, we were looking, they're going, oh, this is way underpriced.
Yeah, they still didn't.
Oh, no. This is worth way more than $400. It's like, look, I know that it is. We want it to sell. So, so they would have priced everything far more.
And a lot of the retreaters who were there making quilts were buying quilts.
They were. They all went home with some stuff.
Not necessarily for other people. Like, I'm going to use this one.
Yeah, they all went home with some stuff. It was really good. So next year, we do know our retreats for next year. There are 8 that will go on sale on January 15th at 8:30. One of them, instead of calling it the Christmas open house, we are going to call it the women's retreat, because it will be, now we're always going to do it this way.
It was really fun.
So much fun, so much energy. It was really, really nice having people there helping and shopping.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, they didn't get to go earlier than 5.
No, they did not.
They did not. They had to play.
Because I was at home in my dining room waiting for my timer to
watching
go off. To set. And
they couldn't.
They couldn't. And then when I was putting it on, and then I stay on for a couple minutes just to make sure everything goes, and if anything crazy happens. And I had a jumbo bag of stuffing for that Tuffet class I did.
Oh yeah.
I had a jumbo bag of stuffing because I had made a tuffet that I needed to stuff for a class that I was going to teach at the retreat on Friday. While I was immersed in making sure everything was selling correctly.
Maisie.
Whoosh, she was having a ball.
No.
A ball. And then like 5 minutes later, it's like, okay, I'm all done. And they'd called you and we were finding what's happening. And it's like, Maisie? And she had it like all over.
Oh,
like,
no.
We're going to clean this up and we're going to stuff it in this tuffet. But
Where was her father?
not inside. He doesn't get home until like 5:15, 5:30. So it was all my doing.
Well,
but she took,
take a picture of that first.
she didn't take a picture. But she took full advantage of the situation. She even opened the bag because the bag wasn't open. She tore it open.
No.
Yeah. She was having fun.
Teach you for not paying attention to her.
But then she stuffed it and it was all good. She was fine. She thought it was fun.
That's really good. So you two will have an opportunity next year to come and
At least
be a part of it.
look, touch things, be ready, write down the titles.
And I think it really is a little bit of a different retreat experience because
Absolutely it is.
because Thursday afternoon, because some people even came early, but we are setting up, and then Thursday afternoon we were getting the last things ready. Friday I spent. So I guess every morning I was out there with everybody until about lunch. But, and then Friday afternoon, I wanted to pull all of the, and then you taught the class Friday morning because I was pulling all of the buy now stuff to get it all ready to go.
I taught a tuffet one that took like 20 minutes. Nothing crazy. And then, just a cool technique. And then we did the memento cut. Technique. So but every day you did about two
classes, and then you did 2 Saturdays.
And then the afternoon they got to do whatever they wanted, whether they worked on themselves. A lot of people, from my class came in and bought stuff for another tuffet, and
then we were going to do a couple more Saturday night because we're thinking the whole time the auction will take an hour and a half,
maybe 2,
and then we'll have a class and we'll play another game. No.
Also
4 hours later. So one of the videos that we're going to do some of our fun, quick Christmas gifts, and so we're going to do. We were going to do it anyway, but we'll do some of the ones that those guys didn't get to see. But but I was going to say some. Oh, I know what I was going to say. And then Saturday afternoon, we didn't even get to eat dinner out there because we were setting everything up. And then,
but the after party snacks, Karen,
the after party snacks,
fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun, and I think it was just, it was fun doing it with friends. You know, it was kind of really nice. So it's kind of like Christmas, the family that stays. Yeah, kind of the same idea. So anyway, so the other fun thing about the auction itself is that if you watched, you saw that we lost power, lost sound again. I don't even know what all happened.
And we were hardwired in, guys.
Yeah,
hardwired in.
We had our internet guy come out. We drilled a hole in the house,
tested it
all set, tested it, and everything worked great.
And
until
then
it didn't.
And then we even went live Friday night just for a little tester. And then we were on there for like 17 minutes or whatever. No problem.
Chatting to Australia.
Nobody could hear us just fine.
It was all good. Yeah, so I don't know
then
what
Murphy
happened.
showed up to the party.
Darn Murphy. I don't even know. But
it's okay.
Funny thing, I almost feel like that kind of saved us. Maybe, I'm not sure, because everybody said, well, is Paul watching? And then at some point, right? At some point, it's like, well, I'll pay, I don't know what I'll bid I'll pay $2,000 right now if he'll come out and see Brianna.
Yeah.
So we laughed about that for a while, and it's like, well, I don't know,
We had
see if he
fun.
comes out. And that Brianna's having trouble with her headlights, and come out and check those. And anyway, so then, of course, he never came out. No. And then, so then afterwards, after the auction was over, after hanging out over in the retreat center for a couple hours, and after finally going into bed, it was late. I think it was about 11:30. So I go in, and he's, of course, already in bed, and I'm kind of tiptoeing in, whatever, and putting my stuff away, and I come in, and all of a sudden he says, well, how did it go? And I said, it went really good. We did our 50,000. It was good. He goes, oh, well, that's really good. He said, well, are you surprised? And I said, well, I always was, believing it, but boy, I wasn't sure halfway through if we were going to make it or not. He says, well, good. And then he doesn't say anything. And then I said, did you watch? And he said, yeah.
What does that mean?
And I said, really? The whole thing? And he says, no. He said, I was watching. And then when the sound went out, I just decided I was done and didn't log back on. And I said, oh, well, that's probably
Thank
good.
goodness.
And I said, so you didn't see my bra? And he says, no.
Oh.
That's probably good. And then he said, well, you had on a black shirt when I was out there when you started. And I said, yeah, I did. And I said, but, we had asked all of these 9 women, we had asked them to wear a bra and come out and, just be proud, just be a proud woman, raising money for a good cause and, anything that'll keep people engaged and watching and keep them to the end, not knowing who is going to come through the door next. And I said, so we kind of felt that in order for us to support our girls, Tracy made outfits for us. And so anyway, so I said, yeah, so we did. Brianna and I both did. And he says, well, I'll have to watch. And I said, no,
you don't.
No,
that's fine.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. And it's funny because I had tried it on to see if it fit, but I had not ever looked in the mirror.
Oh, it's fine.
It. And then, but when somebody had sent some pictures, and when I looked at the picture, it looked like I had like some slippage, if you know what I mean. Did it look like that to you?
No.
Well, I think what happened is the flowers came across this way.
Yeah.
And so it almost looked like something was...
Oh,
I mean, to me, I looked at that. Wait, what is happening? I thought, oh no, that's the bra. It's down there. But anyway, but it was. It's okay. I think it's good to be silly and be good to be just, confident women. So, so that was really good. And then the other thing is that at first, when we were planning this months ago. Jordan had agreed to come out in a bra. 100%. Totally was going to do it. And he meant it. 100%. But they've kind of got some family stuff. There's a niece now from Wyoming that has just got here and is living with them now. And so there's some transition stuff. And so we couldn't have both Brittany and Jordan out there. And we needed Brittany because Brittany was our computer
She was behind
person.
the computer,
Yeah. And so Jordan didn't come. But next year, absolutely, he said that he would be there. And
a lot of you guys had commented, hey,
where's Jordan?
What is happening?
Where's Jordan? Yeah. And we didn't want to say anything. We wanted you to keep watching, see if he was coming through there. And he didn't. But next year, for sure. And then, did I hear that Robert said that he would?
Oh, I don't think he would.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I think that Brittany said that.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, Brittany thinks that she can talk me into it. There's no way.
Absolutely not. There's no way that he would.
No.
Yeah, because Robert is just like Pa.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I don't care. If somebody says,
you get
I will
paid
give
enough.
you $25,000. Nope.
Not a chance of having a picture of that.
No. Not for a minute. No. Brian is the kind of man that he won't even wear red because it's kind of a girl's color.
Yeah.
Absolutely won't wear purple.
Yep.
Bra.
No way.
No
way.
And Robert is the exact
same way.
They say that, right? That these sweet girls married their father. You did.
Totally did.
You totally did. Not going to happen. So, anyway, so don't hold out for that. And then somebody said, well, what if we bid enough? What would be the number?
I don't know. There is no number.
There is no number. We would end up just taking your money with apologies. And go, sorry. Because, it wouldn't happen.
It would never.
But I do have some presents for you, though. Since you didn't get to see Jordan dressed up as a in his bra, mm-hmm. I have some other pictures that are kind of fun. So we'll have Anna put this up next to us to show. So this is kind of fun. So this is not just Jordan, but this is also Jared, Brianna's younger brother. And they're not kissing each other. They're doing kiss kiss. They were doing the model's runway. And so this is Brianna's clothes, and they even had matching purses. And so they were strolling down the runway and
heels and everything.
And heels and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And these nice legs. And They were total dorks. And I don't know, how old is Jordan in that picture? Probably 10, 11?
No, he's pretty tall. Yeah, maybe 11 or 12. God, he looks like Ryan. Look at that
I
face.
know he looks like Orion so
Ryan looks like his daddy.
so much. I have this little collage thing of pictures in my office, and the kids come in all the time. That's me. It's like, well, no, yeah. That one's me. No.
Yeah.
But anyway, so and just in case you think that, well, yeah, but that was because he was a little boy. Oh no. What is this picture from?
Oh yeah, this one last Halloween.
I think so.
Him and Brittany went to a Halloween party, and it was reverse or whatever, dress up as your partner. So Brittany was dressed up as him, and then he was dressed up as her. So this was like last year.
I know. I mean, what is happening? Look at those legs.
He got white
He always
legs.
looks like. And what's going on with his hair?
He's got a little headband.
Is that what that is? Oh, it is. It's a. I mean, he looks like Julius Caesar or something. I mean, that's just hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it's just the angle of the camera. He looks heavy,
Yeah.
but he's not. He's not at all. That's hilarious.
Hilarious.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I done that.
there you go.
He will totally do it.
He'll totally do it.
Zero price to you. Just spit on something.
Yeah. Yeah. We had his bra picked out and everything. He was going to wear one of the Americana ones. So, and we were going to have him and Brittany come out together. But anyway, life happened and it didn't happen. So sorry about that. Anyway, so the final auction number
Yes.
was 17,660. And so
17,000.
Oh, 17,000.
660.
Sorry. There is
That was for the live auction items. How much
for the
we raised.
live auction items. So if you add all of those numbers together, you come up with $54,000 and $54,096.
Fantastic.
I know. That's really good. Thank you,
Good
guys.
job.
Oh my gosh. Super good. So the other thing that we did is we put all of the names, and I think there was like a few names that weren't listed on auction night. So if you didn't hear your name, everyone is up. We don't have last names though, not for anybody. We were able to share, I think, 3 of the stories that Dale Hernandez and Charles and Sheila. So we talked a little bit, I believe Tracy talked a little bit about them Saturday night, but everybody else now, everybody is just their first name, last initial, and where they live and who they were nominated by. So all of those names are listed. And then you'll see that there's 5 other names, and because some of those people said, oh, I don't know if I heard my friend's name. We had so many nominations that we really did limit it to the criteria of currently battling breast cancer and that it was breast cancer. Mm-hmm. So we had a couple that had a different kind of cancer and then 3 that had been cancer-free for several years. And so we are going to send them a little gift basket, though, with some other things and some stuff in it. So we have enough to go ahead and honor everybody. So we're excited about that. So and then also, I just had a couple of behind-the-scenes things. I wanted to do a little shout-out for Janine and Chris. So Janine and Chris are friends from Ketchikan, Alaska. So Janine she actually ended up wearing 2 bras. She was only going to wear one, and then something else happened, and for some reason she came out twice. So you guys got to see who she was. And you've seen her before when we went to Ketchikan on the cruise and we went and had the salmon burgers. That was Janine and Chris. So they have Madewell Stitch and Fix in Ketchikan, and they do sewing machine repair, cleaning, and they sell FAF machines. So we think of them as Fabric Patch North. But they came in 6 days early. They came in on Sunday. Yeah. Came in on Sunday, and every time we needed something lifted, something tacked up, something whatever, Chris...
They were there.
My gosh, he was just our muscle for everything. Everything. I took such advantage of him. And such a kind person. And he never, frumped about anything. In fact, he would just say, and is there anything else?
Yeah.
It didn't matter what it was.
Great.
And Janine, same thing. I don't know that I know somebody as organized as her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Folds everything perfect with the tag right out of it, and just really, really nice. So super, super nice, super supportive. Lori and Amy also came early, and that was the other thing is Lori. Oh my gosh, she's got some friends.
Yeah,
I think we've mentioned this before. Meredith from, what's it called? Glassworks?
Yeah. The painted glassware. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then
Is it sister-in-law? Cousin?
She has a cousin, the Leatherworks.
The riveted Leatherworks.
And I'll tell you what, I went on, I found her website, I ordered what I did not get. It's on its way to me already. But it was funny because her name is Riveted Leatherworks.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, there are like 3 or 4, there's Riveted Leather Company, there's Rivet Leatherworks, there's a whole bunch of them. So make sure you get the right one. And it's Lori's cousin.
And she's from Massachusetts? Michigan? No,
Not Michigan.
It was East Coast.
It was either Pennsylvania or Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I'm pretty sure. I'll show you when my stuff comes in. I will do another shout out for her. So sweet.
Beautiful stuff.
Super, super beautiful stuff. Way underpriced.
Yeah.
Way underpriced for that kind of craftsmanship. So anyway, so Lori knows these. And then the green stock was from her
Awesome.
also.
I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, really nice. Plus then she bought a ton of stuff. And
Yeah.
So she was just, anyway, super, super nice. And then the third person is Cheryl Colesworthy. So this was funny. I'm going to tell you a little behind the scenes thing with Cheryl. So Cheryl Colesworthy, such a sweet lady. She's gone on a couple of trips with us. She went to Egypt and she was on the Indonesian trip with us. But this was her first time. She was our only first timer at the retreat center. So we kind of did a pan around the room, at the beginning of the auction and showed everybody. And then, I don't know, probably 5 minutes after that or so, Cheryl came in and she sat in one of those little comfy chairs. In fact, the way that she was sitting, she kind of had the chair turned a little bit. She had her legs crossed and she had her phone like this. And she was kind of, maybe paying attention and, maybe not. And I kind of thought that she wasn't paying attention. And that's kind of how she looked. Oh, no. She was the one. She was bidding everybody up. And what was funny is they kept thinking it was somebody in the room, but they couldn't figure out. There was probably behind the scenes, there was probably 15 to 20 people back there bidding.
This? Who's bidding against me?
Who is this? She's looking up, and they didn't figure it out until long afterwards. In fact, it was Shelley who figured it out.
Yeah.
Who it was.
This is Cheryl C. Right here.
Just so innocent. It was just, I don't know that I could have kept it up because the rest of them, they all knew who they were and red-faced and making enemies. Yeah. Making enemies. And
it was pretty good. It was the way to do it.
It was really, really good. So it was fun. And speaking of Cheryl Colesworthy, she left some presents. And I just want to kind of share them. They're for the kids. So, and she has this really sweet note for Harper, Wyatt, Aurora, and Orion, and she picked specific books for them. Oh, good. And she picked
She had given Maisie the Dr. Seuss.
Daisy Head Maisie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have that one.
Yes. And then we have a game here for Eliza. But the books, but it was kind of fun because she said that, we're so proud of Soap Lake, which we are, and where we live. And she is also proud of Maine. She's from Maine. And she said, like this one in particular, I'm not sure who this is for, but Circus Ship, she said, this is a true story about something that happened in Maine. It's a real ship or whatever. That's then cool. This one, true story. And then this one. This big truck, little island. And the graphics are really cool. There's like this picture of this island and a great big Herkin truck goes on this island and gets stuck. Anyway, I'll have to show you a picture of it. Look how beautiful it looks. But she said it really happened.
Oh, that's
It was a real story. And, I know there's a picture somewhere here. Oh, here it is. This island is a real place off the coast of Maine.
And doesn't like big trucks.
And that's, I kind of ruined the ending for you, but act surprised. But
And they're all by this Chris von Ellsberg.
yeah, a Maine author, and the graphics, the drawing is just really beautiful, but really nice. It's nice to have local stuff, or from somebody who's from there that has some information. But anyway, yeah,
that's
Chris
cool.
Van Dusen. So yeah, really nice. So anyway,
Thank you, Cheryl.
yeah, Cheryl, super nice. Can't wait for all of you guys to come back. So, all right, I think that was it for my announcements and photos I was going to share. And if we think of anything that we forgot, we'll try to mention it tonight at box opening. You'll get to see Tracy. Also tired. I'll tell you, on Monday, she packaged.
And shipped.
Yeah, labeled and shipped 119.
Almost all of the buy now items were out Monday.
We don't know what the Tuesday number is yet, but we can put in a picture of what it looks like. Oh, because Jeff is even going to send, Jeff.
Our postmaster. She always said, don't send any emojis. Just ask a question
Jeff,
and hit send.
Can I have a talk? Yeah.
Yeah, he sends post guys to us to pick up.
He doesn't come anymore, though.
No. Tracy has to get scared him away. But he still sends people, but we're on a trek. They have to come past us to get to the Safeway box, and they go to the Safeway box every day. So if it's not too crazy and they're not understaffed, he has no problem just sending them over. And we don't ask all the time. It's mostly when we have these big items. So Christmas, the boutique days, all of that. So we don't ask too often, but some days it's easier than filling the Jeep.
Too many. Yeah. So I think that certainly by this morning, anything that was left. I think the last things that are going to go out are the bras, because I had to get a special box and I'm kind of packaging them up.
Yeah.
So I think everything, and then we're waiting, those of you guys that bought things on the live. I think by now she's heard the last.
I think
there's one person she
yesterday.
had to hear from.
I think yesterday she was doing the invoicing and last minute phone calls, but otherwise a lot of you guys had already emailed her and given her the information she needs. So you should have already gotten that, and then she'll send it.
Yeah. And for next year, only because I know someone's going to ask, so for next year, same thing. It'll be that same weekend. It will be in conjunction with the women's retreat. And then a few months before, we will put the call out for nominations. And the criteria is that you've not been nominated before, and that it is a diagnosis of breast cancer.
And currently going
through, whatever. We just need to have full name, full mailing address, and who has nominated them. Just because we tell them in their card. And so we'll have you fill out those. And of course, we would love to have your donations.
Yes.
To sell and raise money for our nominees.
And you'll see here in like a week or so, I'll take down that whole page. So you won't even see it anymore. But we'll leave it up there because the Anna had did her magic and re-edited. You probably saw that Monday or Tuesday morning. You saw the edited version of our 4-hour live show. So that one was really fun. You got all the high points, all that jazz, and that was super great. So we'll leave that up so you guys can see that for a little bit on the page while you're thinking of it. And then, as it comes back around next year, that page will reappear, and it'll be time to...
And also on that page, there's still some of those t-shirts. We don't have very many of those left, though. Right. So now's the time if you want that same t-shirt that we were wearing. We should have worn our t-shirts today.
I thought about it, and then I forgot to grab it. I'm just going to bring it with me.
I love our t-shirts.
And we're going to do entirely different t-shirts next year.
If you want to do collectibles.
Yes. And we're going to try to get them earlier so you could buy them before we debut them.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. So, and
for sure.
And then still try to do it locally with Soul Performance again.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good quality t-shirt.
Yeah. It's a really
good quality t-shirt.
So yeah. So those of you that have ordered t-shirts, those are actually being printed, and we should be able to pick up anytime this week and then ship those out. So you may notice you got your buy now or your live items already. The t-shirts are coming. It's just because we pre-sold so she could print them all at once.
Yeah.
Make it easier for them.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that could be it.
All right. Well, you guys are awesome. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Oh my gosh.
You
we have
are
the best friends.
Yeah.
We have the best friends.
Yeah.
Blaine, from
Cloudview. That was fun.
Cloudview. Yeah, and that's what it's like. Gosh, we
was
had
fun.
super fun, and for him to see people and to know that we did do it, and not because of us, but because of who our friends are.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that was fun that he was a part of that.
Yeah. That was really cool. All right.
All right, you guys.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
tonight.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.